Well, after the Parliament sent the new WAQF bill to the Standing Committee, there was a long-standing demand for reforms in the WAQF Act. Take a look at this report on how the WAQF board swallowed an entire village in Tamil Nadu.
Ever wondered what it's like when an entire village's land is snatched away overnight? That is the shocking reality of Thiruchendurai, where families are facing the nightmare of losing their farms and future. Before we dive into the details of why Thiruchendurai is making headlines again, watch this video.
तमिलनाडु के अंदर में तिरुचेंदुराई इन तिरुचिरापल्ली डिस्ट्रिक्ट है तमिलनाडु में. आप सोचिए पूरा गांव को वक्फ प्रॉपर्टी डिक्लेयर कर दिया गया. आप सोचिए वो गांव का इतिहास 1500 साल पुराना है.
Along the serene banks of the Kaveri River in the temple town of Tamil Nadu, Tiruchi, lies a quaint village, Thiruchendurai. So what is really happening here, and why has this quiet village found itself in the middle of a controversy? Imagine this. You've been planning your child's wedding, something you've been looking forward to. You've saved every rupee, every penny, but you still fall short. So you decide to sell a piece of your ancestral land. But just when you're about to close the deal, you hit a roadblock. What is that? You cannot sell your land because it classifies as WAQF property. So you need to get an NOC from the WAQF board. And not just that, you find out that not just your land, but the entire village, including a 1,500-year-old Chola temple, is classified as WAQF property. How would you feel?
வேற ஆளுங்க யாரும் வரல. நாங்க மட்டும் தான் இருக்கோம் இந்த தெருவுல. அதனால இப்ப வக்ஃப் போர்டுன்னு சொல்லவும் எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பயமா இருக்கு.
6 தலைமுறையா நாங்க இங்க இருக்கோம்ப்பா. அவங்க இப்ப திடீர்னு சொல்லும்போது எங்களுக்கு அவங்கள பத்தி எதுவும் தெரியாதுல்ல. திடீர்னு வந்து எங்களோடதுன்னு சொன்னா எப்படி ஒத்துக்க முடியும்?
எனக்கு வந்து ஒரு 14 இயர்ஸ் தான் ஆகுது மேரேஜ் பண்ணி. ஆனா எங்க அத்தை காலத்துல இருந்து அவங்களும் பழைய காலத்து போட்டோ எல்லாமே வச்சு காமிச்சிட்டு இருப்பாங்க. திடீர்னு வந்து இந்த இடத்த அவங்களோட இடம்னு சொல்லும் போது எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருந்தது.
Tamil Nadu WAQF Board Chief Abdul Rahman has clarified about this controversy. He said that yes, definitely WAQF Board owns almost 430 acres of land, of the land of that village, including the temple. But the important thing is, according to the wishes of the donors, the temple will be never touched by the WAQF Board. But this definitely raises serious questions such as, who are these donors who donated that land in the first place to WAQF Board? And will the temple be exempted for sure in the long time by WAQF Board?
They have some documents saying that everything belongs to them. But this document, I don't know whether these documents are really true or something wrong. There is no WAQF Board at all before 1955 and all. Okay. So they cannot say that something has been given to them and all. This is all, I am not ready to believe it.
We also spoke with Trichy District Collector Pradeep Kumar to get clarity on the land ownership in Thiruchendurai. He confirmed that while ownership remains a point of contention, villagers are allowed to sell and buy their lands.
WAQF Board sent a communication in the year 2022 to the registrar saying that the entire village, about 389 acres, belongs to WAQF Board, and to stop the registration. So people protested on that, and we had a peace meeting. The RDO Revenue Divisional Officer conducted a peace meeting with all parties, WAQF Board and registrar, as well as the local people, and they said the registration can continue. WAQF Board said the registration can continue until the ownership of the land is proved. So as of now, there is no issue in registration, and people can buy and sell the land in the particular village.
Despite the district collector's clarification, residents in Thiruchendurai remain wary. Many are still hesitant to rent their lands or homes to Muslims, fearing that their properties might be claimed as WAQF land.
There is only a few people who belongs to that, and most of the Muslim community people in our village itself, they are all suffering. They don't have money. And this WAQF Board people alone are rich, and they are becoming rich and rich every day. And to my surprise, they said even Taj Mahal area belongs to them.
just behind our house is a temple. It's a 1500 years old temple. And there are scriptures in the temple. It claims that Rajaraja Cholan's sister built the temple. Okay. And she has donated all these lands in favor for things to be done to the temple.
சரி, அந்த தானம் யார்கிட்ட கொடுத்துருக்காங்க அது எங்களுக்கு தெரியணும். அந்த தானம் கொடுத்தவங்களுக்கு அந்த நிலம் எப்படி வந்துச்சுன்னு தெரியணும். சரிங்களா? ஏன் அப்படின்னா இன்னைக்கு அந்த காலத்துலலாம் ஒரு போர் செய்வாங்க, நாடை உடமையாக்குவாங்க, அந்த மாதிரி தான் வந்திருக்கும். ஆனால் இப்போ நாங்கள்லாம் பணம் கொடுத்து அந்த நிலத்தை வாங்கியிருக்கோம். 1927 அப்புறம் பணத்தை கொடுத்து நாங்கள் வாங்கியிருக்கப்ப அந்த இனாம் யார்கிட்ட கொடுத்தாங்க அப்படிங்கிற வேணும். அந்த இனாம் கொடுத்தவங்களுக்கு நிலம் எப்படி வந்துச்சு, அந்த மாதிரி விஷயம்லாம் எங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிச்சுன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஹாப்பியாக இருப்போம் சார்.
This information actually made me think. So I did some checkup. Again, this information is unverified, but according to some report, in 18th century, Queen Rani Mangamal, because of her friendship with the Muslim rulers, as a very friendly gesture, has given several villages to them, like friends like Aurangzeb. I wanted to verify this information, so I spoke to District Collector of Trichy to clarify this information. This is what he has to say.
It is not a confirmed information. There is no authentic data showing that if the land belongs to Aurangzeb or not. We have revenue records since 1927, and we can only tell from 1927 to till date, and the ownership of the land can be proved based on the RDO's inquiry. So it is under progress.
The villagers have been claiming that the writings inside this temple that you can see on this wall and in several other places inside this temple, this has been here from the time of the Cholas. That is, these writings are from the period of the Chola. So if this temple is so old, it's more than 1,500 years old, how can this belong to the WAQF is what they are questioning. A village which 2 years ago came under the WAQF board alleged land grab case is still waiting to know the status of land ownership. But looks like the recent bill has given some relief to the villagers, like we heard them talk. And now with the WAQF Amendment Bill of 2024, the central government is trying to limit the powers of the WAQF board. With the proposed amendments, the WAQF boards will now have to verify property claims, resolve disputes with mandatory checks. This was the story of Thiruchendurai. The WAQF board claims ownership over several such other properties across the country and has almost doubled its holdings in the past few years. Do let us know what you think in the comments below while we continue to uncover more.